Good morning, students. And last topic was the expression for terminal velocity. Now next is streamline flow. First of all, we can say it as streamline flow, as steady flow or continuous flow. In this, it is defined as the flow in which each element of the liquid passes through a point, travels along the same path and with the same velocity as the preceding particle or element. ਸਟ੍ਰੀਮਲਾਈਨ ਫਲੋ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਟੈਡੀ ਔਰ ਕੰਟੀਨਿਊਸ ਫਲੋ ਵੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਇਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਫਲੋ ਹੈ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਐਲੀਮੈਂਟ ਕਿਸੇ ਲਿਕੁਇਡ ਦਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਪਰਟੀਕੂਲਰ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਤੋਂ ਪਾਸ ਕਰਦਾ ਵਿਦ ਸੇਮ ਵੈਲੋਸਿਟੀ ਐਂਡ ਸੇਮ ਪਾਥ ਫੋਲੋ ਕਰਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਿ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਅਗਲੇ ਵਾਲਾ ਪਾਰਟੀਕਲ ਫੋਲੋ ਕਰਦਾ। ਇਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਲਿਕੁਇਡ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਫਲੋ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲਿਕੁਇਡ ਦਾ ਹਰ ਇੱਕ ਪਾਰਟੀਕਲ ਸੇਮ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਪਾਸ ਕਰੂਗਾ, ਸੇਮ ਹੀ ਵੈਲੋਸਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਐਂਡ ਸੇਮ ਹੀ ਪਾਥ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਊਗਾ। ठीक है, ये अंडर कुछ डेफिनेशंस ने। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इज स्ट्रीमलाइन। हुण स्ट्रीमलाइन की है, एक पाथ है, जां ये स्ट्रेट हो सकता जां फिर कर्व हो सकता, मतलब कर्व भी हो सकता और स्ट्रेट पाथ भी हो सकता कि जिहदे ते असीं कोई टेंजेंट ड्रॉ करिए, टेंजेंट टू विच at any point gives the direction of the flow of liquid at that point। ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਟੇਂਜੈਂਟ ਡਰਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਲਿਕੁਇਡ ਦੀ ਫਲੋ ਦੀ ਡਾਇਰੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਕੀ ਹੈ, that is called the streamline। and second definition in this, that is tube of flow। These are the bundle of streamlines having same velocity of the liquid element over any cross section। मतलब किसी particular cross section ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ हर एक पार्टिकल ਦੀ velocity same ਹੋਵੇ, bundle of streamlines ਹੋਣ, that is called tube of flow। Then next definition is critical velocity। Now a liquid can pass through or passes or follow the streamline flow only if its velocity is less than the limiting value। मतलब कोई limiting velocity है ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲੋਂ ਅਗਰ ਇਹਦੀ value less ਆ, that is called the critical velocity। ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਕੋਈ liquid will form a streamline flow। Then second main is turbulent flow। It is the flow when velocity of the liquid becomes greater than the critical velocity। If velocity is greater than critical velocity, then flow will become turbulent means zigzag path, means all the particle will go to the zigzag path and velocity will be the greater than the critical velocity। Then third one is laminar flow। Now when liquid is flowing very slowly and steadily, मतलब लगातार continuous जा रहा है, हौली हौली जा रहे हैं, and behaves as to be consisting the number of laminae or layers one above the other। मतलब कोई लिक्विड है, लेयर्स ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ, ਇੱਕ ਲੇਅਰ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਪਰ ਦੂਸਰੀ ਲੇਅਰ ਹੈ, ਸਲੋਲੀ ਐਂਡ ਸਟੈਡੀਲੀ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ, ਨੰਬਰ ਆਫ ਲੈਮਨੀਜ਼ ਬਣ ਰਹੀਆਂ। ਹੁਣ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ ਹੈ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਵੈਲੋਸਿਟੀ ਹੋਊ, ਮੰਨ ਲਓ ਕੋਈ ਲਿਕੁਇਡ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ, ਸਪੋਜ਼ ਇਹ ਉਹਦੀ ਐਕਸਿਸ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਆ, ਸੈਂਟਰ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਵੈਲੋਸਿਟੀ ਆ ਐਕਸਿਸ ਦੇ ਨੇੜੇ ਵੈਲੋਸਿਟੀ ਇਜ਼ ਵਿਲ ਬੀ ਮੈਕਸਿਮਮ। and joint tube, this is a tube in which liquid is flowing, and tubes the nede ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ layers along the wall of the tube the velocity will goes decreasing, and at the end of the tube, or we can say that toward the surface of the tube, the velocity will automatically become 0. So in such flow we can say that this is the laminar flow. Now next topic is equation of continuity. Equation of continuity. Now we will consider that a liquid flowing through a tube AB of varying cross section, means at point A cross sectional area is A1, at point B cross sectional area is A2. कोई भी असी कोई ट्यूब ले लेनी है, मान लो सपोज इस तरह की, ये पॉइंट ए है, ये पॉइंट बी है, मान लो इत्थे एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन A1 है, एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन A2 है. क्लियर? इफ एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन इज डिफरेंट मीन्स वेलोसिटी विल बी डिफरेंट. मान लो here velocity is v1, here velocity is v2, and let density of liquid is rho1 at point A, and at point B density of liquid is rho2. Now if we want to know that how much volume of the liquid is entering from point A and how much volume is leaving out of this tube, then the relation between these two volumes, that is known as the equation of continuity. Now first of all, let volume of the liquid entering per second. Per second means we know that volume is equal to area into length. Let length L1 at point A per second divided by t. So this L1 by t will be velocity at point A. So it will be A1 and B1. So volume matlab capital B1 at point A will be A1 B1. Similarly volume at point B, that will be A2 B2. Similar, by in similar case at point B it will be A2 and B2. Now if we want to know, if we know the volume, how much volume is entering, so we must know that what is the mass of the liquid entering. Mass of liquid at A, ठीक है, that will be mass. We know that rho is equal to mass upon volume, so mass will be rho into volume. So it will be A1 B1 rho1 if the density at point A is rho1. So we have taken this. Similarly at B it will be A2 B2 rho2. Clear? Now we know that which liquid is entering from here, that much liquid will be leaving from at point A. Liquid will be same. So we can say that liquid entering is equal to liquid leaving. So we can say that A1 B1 rho1 is equal to A2 V2 rho2. And now which liquid is entering? Same liquid will be leave. So density will be same, that is equal to rho. Rho and rho goes. So A1 B1 is equal to A2 V2, or we can say that A1 by A2 is equal to V2 by B1, or we can say that A is inversely proportional to V. It means if area of the tube is greater, velocity will be low. If area is less, velocity will be high. Now next is energy of the liquid. Energy of liquid. There are three energies. Very first is pressure energy, second is potential energy, third is kinetic energy. Now to find the expression for pressure energy, very first is definition: the energy possessed by the liquid by virtue of its pressure. Pressure ਦੇ ਕਰਕੇ जिन्नी energy liquid ਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, that is called the pressure energy. ठीक है? Let us consider a liquid in a tank, and it is fitted with the piston, frictionless piston at the bottom of the liquid whose cross section area is A. This is the piston, and this distance is x, and this is the height of the liquid in the tank. If we press the piston, the pressure on the liquid will be H rho g. Already we have find that this relation in previous expressions in this chapter only, that H rho g is the pressure exerted by the liquid. Clear? So it means pressure on the piston is this H rho g. So now due to pressure this piston will cover the distance x, and volume B will be pushed into the tank. So that B will be A into X, where A is the area of cross section of the piston, X is distance covered. So what will be the mass? Mass will be AX rho, means V into rho. Volume into density means AX into rho. So force will be pressure into area, and we will put the value of pressure, that is H rho G into area. This is the pressure, force. If force is this, it means there will be a work done in pressing the piston inside the tank. So that work done will be equal to force into distance, that is equal to, force is PA, distance is X, means PAX. This is the, now this work done will be stored as the pressure energy of mass of liquid AX rho. It means this is the pressure energy. Now pressure energy per unit mass, that will be equal to PAX divided by M. So mass is PAX, mass is already we have find it as here it is AX divided by AX rho. AX and AX goes P by rho. Now pressure energy will be P by rho. Now next is potential energy. Potential energy, we know that the energy possessed by position and height of the liquid. So we know that actually relation is mgh. Now potential energy per unit mass, that will be mgh divided by m. M and m goes, it will be gh. Similarly third one is kinetic energy, that will be due to the motion, half mv square. We know that the formula for kinetic energy. Now kinetic energy per unit mass will be half mv square divided by m. M and m goes half v square. Now these are the three energies that are acting on the liquid in any tank. Now we will use these three energies to find out the relation Bernoulli's theorem. We will do it in the next topic.